Mount Victoria, a massive, rugged 11,000-foot peak towering behind Lake Louise. Its ridges are sharp, its faces steep, and up there is one of the most committing lines I've ever laid eyes on. This isn't your average descent. This is a no-fall zone.
That was the most exposed line I've ever been on. That was like fucking crazy for me. Yeah.
Stepping out above the death trap is a surreal experience as you get the immediate feeling that any mistake could plunge you into oblivion.
It's definitely, I've heard of a lot of people getting out onto the face and going like, nope, 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 fuck that. Yeah, which is fair.
The day starts at the Lake Louise parking lot, following the well-trodden hiking route around the lake and up toward the tea house, where the real journey begins. It's about an hour to reach the tea house, and after a solid 5.6 kilometers hike, the crew straps on their skis and skins up toward the glacier. Once there, it's time to rope up. Crevasses lurk below with the summit towering above. The final push is a steep boot pack up the exposed face of Mount Victoria, with the death trap looming below. Each step brings you closer to the summit, just over 11,000 feet. Today's crew is stacked. We've got Matt Ruta, who's basically skied every peak in the Canadian Rockies. Then there's Michael C. Wirth, an American who bagged the second ever descent of Comstock Couloir in Rogers Pass. Up next is Chris Sora. Well, his claim to fame is being Jarrett Foster's roommate. He'll let you decide if that counts. And then there's Erin Kubian, a total badass splitboarder who likes to drop bombs almost as much as she likes to drop cliffs. And finally, Sean Murray, who is an avid adventurer with a passion for skiing, mountain exploration, and capturing the beauty of the outdoors. So, let's get after it.
Here we are at the tea house. Got Lefroy in the background. Group's just getting ready to go. Here we've got we're here somewhere. Lake Louise in the background. Team coming over the crest. Michael packing his bag.
They move slow and steady, conserving energy for the descent. The air thins with each step, and it's not just the altitude they feel. It's the weight of knowing that in a few hours, they'll be dropping into something they can't turn back from. Standing on top of Mount Victoria, it feels almost surreal. The drop beneath them, with Lake Louise far in the distance. This place seems otherworldly, but now the real challenge begins. They've come all this way for one reason: the descent. The crew decided to split the run into two main descents. Michael and Matt chose to take Route A, carefully navigating beneath the Seracs, while the rest of the group went for Route B, which crossed over the Bergschrund and stayed high above the hanging glacier. Matt Ruta drops in first. In terrain like this, the first few turns are always the hardest. You feel every bit of the exposure, and the snow kicks up beneath you. It's steep, and there's no room for error. But once you settle in, the flow takes over. Every turn is calculated, every move precise.
Yeah.
Cut it off right here.
All right.
After pushing through the choke, the terrain opens up, transforming into a much more enjoyable and flowing descent.
On the other side of you there, Matt. Oh shit, yeah. Yeah, this is a great spot.
The crew paused here to regroup, marking the start of the second half of the run. The exposure was still intense, and the mountain continued to command their full attention and respect.
Yeah, we're through the worst of it now.
With the exposure finally behind them, their only concern now was safely navigating the crevasses on the way down. With the day proving only moderately exciting for Michael, he decided to bag North Victoria as well, while the rest of the crew headed past the avalanche debris on the way to the tea house.
No, I didn't.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's corn, baby!
It just doesn't get any better than these views.
Do you think you wouldn't go off the end there?
I think if you just fell, and
Yeah.
rolled in your slough? No.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Really?
Yeah. The slough didn't go off, so why would you?
I guess.
Especially when you're trying to like fight for your fucking life.
Yeah.
Literally.
That's valid.
I wouldn't count on it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I wouldn't test it out.
Yeah.
That is crazy. How did you guys start up there? Did you have to hike or?
Yeah. Yeah, it came from the parking lot.
Oh my gosh. Where'd you guys end up?
Top of that.
Jeez, that is crazy.
The crew was relieved to return to the safety of the tea house, where their only concern was whether they had enough money for a well-deserved treat.
Yo, guys. Do you guys want anything?
That's so funny. $3.50. It kind of sounds like you want to go to the tea house. Don't
Sounds
you?
like
I've never been to the tea house.
All right, go to the tea house. It's $10.50.
We might get a bit of a show here.
I'm sure by now.
If you have stuck around this long, please consider liking and subscribing, as Sean puts months of effort into these videos, and your support goes a long ways to helping this little channel grow. Thanks for watching, and as always, until next time.